Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I think that there are sound, yeah, right now. Perfect. So today we are going to perform the hands-on number 18 of certificate rating expert certification. So what is the task for today? Reconnect. Okay. The task is notepad right now. Copy, paste. Yeah, abuse unconstrained delegation on US web to get enterprise admin privilege on TechScope local. So what's the step? Draw IO. Okay. In this lab I'm going to improvise, but I think that is easy. Active directory. So okay, perfect. More results. Okay, here we go. Okay. Server. We have a server here, another server here. Okay, this is our actual server. This is a student 12 matching. This is the target server. This is US web. So the first step is define the scope of the first domain trust or domain forest. This is the let me write here, US TechCorp.local. This is the maybe like this. This is the domain controller. The domain controller is US DC. So the lab ask about, or the steps say, using the unconstrained delegation on this server US web, in order to be enterprise admin. So we need the first step, abuse of unconstrained delegation, get the credential of domain admin, and the second step is upgrade this session to enterprise admin in order to access to the parent root forest. So there are 2 or 3 different kinds of steps. So the first idea is access to this machine, abuse of unconstrained delegation, and get the credentials in order to access to DC. Finally, try to investigate in order to obtain the enterprise admin credentials. So this is unconstrained delegation. I think that this is sync or similar with pass the hash or something like this. I don't remember at this moment. So we are going to start. So far so good. Here we go. The first step is open a new CMD and run an invisive cell. Tools and invisive cell and run on registering on admin. So import module CAD tools and AD module master and Microsoft DLL. So import the PSD1 of Active Directory. This is the recognition step. We can perform get AD computer with filter, trusted to auth, not equal to $true. Why not? No. Is trusted to delegate. Trusted to delegate equal true. No. So is trusted for delegate. For delegation. Trusted for delegation. Trusted for delegation. Get AD computer. Trusted for delegation equal to. So let me write it again. Trusted for delegation equal true. Right now, perfect. So we can find the US web. The tag says abuse of unconstrained delegation of US web. So how to abuse of constrained delegation between domain controller and the machine. So the first step is impersonate a new session with the administrator privilege, for example with the user webmaster that we obtained on previous labs. We are going to impersonate a new session with Mimicat, for example, privilege debug with pass the hash technique, secure LSA, pass the hash, and user webmaster, and domain is us techcorp.local, and the IS 256. No, I have only a NTLM hash, but there are no troubles. In order to obtain a new session, cmd and final exit command. So in this new terminal, WinRS, we have the privilege for access to the target machine. We are going to verify it, web cmd. So perfect. Who am I? Webmaster. So we close this session and open a new PowerShell in order to copy the binary that is required. So we can declare new variable $a, new ps session minus computer name, and the computer name is US web. So perfect, we can copy a new item, to session $a from path. What is the local path? AD tools reviews to destination in the target machine, users public. Now we have permission to write, so it's already copied. We can exit for this oh, okay, exit, come on. We can access to the target machine and execute the binary c users public, and the binary is rubius.exe. The parameters: monitor, we want monitor for the target user. The target user is the account name of the domain controller, USDC. So USDC dollar, no wrap, and interval for repress 5 seconds. So we started to listen from our local machine, our student machine. We are going to perform the attack of printer bug. AD tools, MS Microsoft printer, USDC, US Tech Corp local. This is the target machine, and this is the US web .us Tech Corp local. This is the matching when we are listening. So we send a request to the domain controller for write something on the printer of this machine. So we extracted the ticket for authentication for the machine account of USDC. So with a new session with administrator privilege, reconnect, we can see ID, tools, reviews, pass the ticket, and the ticket extracted, import to the current session. Come on. Yes. So successfully imported Calist. So we have the account matching on this terminal. So we can't access, but it's possible with AD tools, for example Mimicat, dump the perform and this is sync attack. Say dump this is sync attack for what user? User US administrator. Exit. This is all. Exit. What's matter? This is sync US administrator. Command line. Let's say privilege debug. Privilege debug. US Tech Corp local will be the domain. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I need repeat again. I think that there are some troubles when I rec the video, because every session that I yes, please. So CAD tools MS printer bug. So USDC TextCorp US TextCorp dot local US TextCorp dot local and US web US TextCorp local. Access denied. So there and it's whatever. So I don't understand why, but so right now I'm going to import the CRTE tools reviews ticket no, it's pass the ticket and ticket yeah, calist, it's already imported. So with this season it's possible execute mimicat and LSA dump. This is sync and user is US administrator. Yeah, right now. So we dump the administrator user. It's possible with these credentials secure LSA pass the hash with user administrator and domain US TextCorp local. What's the next? IS256. This is the credentials. Run a new CMD. So privilege debug. Run a new CMD. With this terminal is possible access to the first USDC CMD. So who am I? US administrator. This is the domain admin, and we need to access to the parent root forest. So we need to be enterprise admin. So maybe we need to execute mimicat from the on the target machine. PowerShell. We are going to set MP preference disable real-time monitoring. This is $true get MP preference. Perfect. So the real-time monitoring is disabled. What's the next? We are going to invoke expression, new object, net, web client, and download a string with our PS1. So inside of CRTE tools we can launch the HFS. Yes, and this ps1 script is loaded on memory, and we can invoke Mimi with command, for example, lsa dump. This is sync of the user tech corp administrator of the domain tech corp local. Maybe, why not? I'm not sure if this user is allowed to perform this sync operation, but we can review it. Maybe the user KRBTGT of this domain is allowed to do it on the root domain. So invoke Mimi is a very lowest script, but don't require obtain the or write the binary on the target machine. Will be a DC server that will be success. Will be the user account. Error. So exit. Let me copy the binary echo f because it's more faster and I don't want to do it lowest. Copy AD tools Mimicat US DC US Tech Corp local USDC US Tech Corp local C AD C users public -F in order to force it. One file is copied, so we can access again, execute the AD tools no users public mimicat.exe. So privilege debug maybe I can check if with this what happened with the terminals. So this one of them, this is the other. Okay, with this terminal maybe it's possible, I don't know. Tech Corp this is the domain, and this domain is TextCorp local. No, something like this. Text only administrator. No, TextCorp DC administrator with this privilege, with the machine account privilege should be possible, no? So so right now I'm not sure how to do it. So I think that there are more easy or more faster. Okay, my last terminal was this one. Okay, LSA dump, LSA so patch. With this command we can review the credentials of LSA process for every user on this domain. So maybe any of them. So edit, copy, edit, select all, and we can copy here. So LSA dump administrator guest KRBTGT, maybe with KRBTGT it's possible, but help my box TextCorp DC up So why not KRBTGT? So we can impersonate a new session for KRBTGT. This is the NTLM hash. This is the KRBTGT. Run it. AD tools, Mimicat exec. So LSA dump, this is sync, user TextCorp .local, administrator, and domain is TextCorp local. This is all. No, maybe with TouchCorp, no, maybe with touch, no. So okay, what is the last item? So if we review trusted for delegation on this server, we can review the trusted delegation for the server TouchCorp local, the parent trusted domain. So is trusted for delegation too. So is possible perform the same type of attack. If we upload the binary to this session, we are administrator, exit, yeah, instead of Mimicat we can upload the reviews except binary and access to the machine again and launch AD tools, no, users public reviews except with monitor parameter and target user is the machine account of the root domain, that is TouchDC, or I don't remember, so let me verify it. Is TouchCorp DC, is TouchCorp DC account, no wrap and interval 5 seconds. So right now it's listening, and the second step is launch the binary again. So I'm going to search the command AD tools tools ms. This is TouchCorp DC dot TouchCorp dot local, and the second parameter is usdc dot us dot TouchCorp dot local. The notification is sending and the ticket appears. So amazing. With this ticket it's possible open a new CMD with administrator privilege and with reviews CAD CAD tools reviews, pass the ticket with the ticket is this one. So list, this is the machine account of the parent domain, parent trusted forest TouchCorp local. Okay, the same operation. We are going to dump tools Mimicat LSA dump. This is sync user is TechCorp administrator, domain is TechCorp local. So finish with exit. Perfect. So we already dumped the credentials for the enterprise admin administrator. We only need impersonate this session, privilege debug, and secure LSA, and pass the hash, and user is administrator, domain is techcorp.local, and AS256 should be this one. So run the CMD and finish with exit. Whoa! Create product with logon to privilege debug administrator, no. Secure LSA administrator, domain techcorp.local, secure LSA, maybe techcorp, I don't know, privilege debug, no. I think that I should use a new session. Like this. CMD run as administrator, copy this one, C ID tools, Mimicat, privilege debug, secure LSA, pass the hash, user is administrator, and domain is techcorp local, and AS256 is this one. We have the NTLM hash, but I think it's not required, but I'm not sure. TechCorp local, voilà. And run CMD. So win rs minus r techcorp DC CMD. So who am I? Enterprise admin. Who am I? All. This is the domain admins group, and this is the enterprise admin groups. Hostname techcorp DC, IP config. This is the IP of the root domain. So this is unconstrained delegation too. Constrained. So the first step is impersonate a webmaster user in order to access to US web. The second step is perform an unconstrained delegation in order to gain the account machine of the target domain, perform a decision attack and access with administrator privilege. Again, perform an unconstrained delegation between the US TextCore local and TextCore local, that is the parent trusted forest, performing the same operation, the same attack, unconstrained delegation and decision attack, in order to final impersonate enterprise admin. This is enterprise admin. This is domain admin. So this is all for this video. More work that I think before I start, but we are stronger. So see you on the next video.